Welcome back to What Arty Noobs. This is a VP La Pew Pew or 105 leFH18B2 French Tier 5 Premium SPG that people know as a leFhy or a leaf blower, or if you happen to be Jingles, yes, it's a leFH. It's on the South Spawn of Mines and it's under the command of Moose. Now, this is the premium SPG that most people are trying to get hold of because it's just a hoot. It's so much fun, this little Arty, because it can spit out a shell every 7.85 seconds. 8 seconds near enough. And it's very accurate. If you can let it dial in on a target, it will actually hit the target and then dial in again on that target directly after it's fired before it's reloaded. He fires a quick snapshot in. Didn't get a hit this time. But he's lining up a shot on that. Looks, he's going for its rear. Rounds out. Direct hit. Wipes him out. See? That proves it. It is deadly, this little Arty. Rounds out the Largo. Kill shot. He's gone. So that's 2 kills. And the game's only been going less than a minute. Next target's a Matilda. He's not going to kill it with 1 shot. But he's still going to hammer it. 158 hit points right into its side. Stug 4, dialed in, round out. Direct hit, wipes him out. 3 kills. Moose is on a roll. Well, probably a baguette actually rather than the roll, but anyway. I'm sorry, my jokes are so corny sometimes. He's only got the turret of that Matilda to fire at, but he gives it a go anyway. I go for the front of the vehicle, he's tracked. Oh, he didn't. He actually went for the turret and he got it. 4 kills. Now there is an enemy tank trying to cross the water there. It's a T-67. He was trying to line it up for a shot, but he managed to sneak across just in time. He's only got the top of the turret to work with, and I think he's finding it difficult to get a solution. Oh, that looks is going to make sure that T-67 regrets his decision, and he has, because he's dead. 14 TP, rounds out. Lands short. The 14 TP is now 1 shot, and he's out the game. We're running out of targets to shoot at. There's 8 enemies still out there, but it's a tier 5 game, I'm afraid, so he's not going to earn a lot of XP. Oh, but he hit somebody in the bush. There was definitely somebody in that bush because the shell went in and there was no explosion. Okay, we've got an M8A1 on the suicide run. Made a big mistake going through there. Moose is trying to work out which side to put the shell. Goes for the KV-1 instead. Lands long. Dialing in. He should be able to get it over the top of the rock. Rounds out. The target is an Arty. It's been seen in the north. He's getting absolutely hammered. And he's gone. Moose is moving back into the bushes. Trying to get a better solution on this M4 Mark 4H. Line him up. Rounds out. Looks good. Lands just in front of him for 6 hit points. The enemy is retreating. They're finding it very difficult to keep up. There's a tank on this side of the map. Yes, there it is. The KV-1S backing up. Rounds out. Direct hit. 39. Oh, he's on fire. Oh, that was a fire. Okay, he should be able to hit this Su-85. Dialing in. Lining up. Rounds out. This should be... Oh, it's not going to hit him. He's given up on that one, but he's going to go for the Hetzer instead. Dialing in. Ready. Rounds out. Oh, just missed. Zipped over the top of him. He's got very low hit points now. Rounds out again. This should hit. Oh, just missed him again. That Hetzer is living a charmed life. But Moose is going to get him one way or the other. He's looking for a couple of other targets. There's a Panzer Mark 4H, and I think there's a T28E with the F30 gun somewhere around there. He can't see them. The M8A1's over in the east. He should be able to spot them. I think the others are very nervous about moving forward because of the tank destroyer. Rounds out in the Hetzer. That discourages him from coming out. He's kind of making it very difficult for that Hetzer to operate, because if he pokes his head round the corner, he might get it blown off. He's looking for any sign of the Mark IV, anything being destroyed, any of the furniture being moved around. Sometimes you can hear the destruction actually happening, and that gives you a clue as to where the enemy might be. They're not destroying anything. They're certainly being very, very cautious. I think they're hiding behind some of the buildings. That's why we can't see them. It might be a good idea for Moose to relocate. He's tried another blind shot. He might want to relocate over to the west side of the map to get a better angle on that Hetzer. Yeah, the enemy are really camping now. They don't want to come out. The only way to deal with this is to go in and dig them out, or to drop rounds on top of them to make them realise they've got to come out. Well, our Hetzer is coming out from his the hill. I think he's going to try... Oh, is he coming back down south? I think he's going to go around to the island over to the west. Yep, I think he's spotted that. He might be able to get over there and get shots on the Hetzer from a different direction. There's one of them. Okay, so he just poked out round the corner and he's been seen. And the M8A1's now getting shots on him. He's in sight, rounds out, lands next to him but doesn't damage him. Rounds out. Well, it was a good shot, but unfortunately not close enough to do damage. Needs to be 1.91 meters away or less. The Churchill's moving up on him, so he'll have to move now. He's got no choice. If he doesn't move, he's dead. And the T-28 has gone. Oh! And he just got the kill. Moose has got the kill, but unfortunately the T-28 with the F-30 gun, that 85mm gun, just took out our Churchill. But now we know where he is, and the M8A1's going to make him move. Moose is trying to get a solution. Unfortunately, it's very difficult to. That's a ruined building, and part of the ruin is actually intercepting the shell, or intersecting the flight path. There he is. Okay, now our M8A1's moved round. It's going to get shots on the guy. The Hetzer's been sighted. And then we can see the Hetzer. He's very low on hit points. So Moose might have actually struck him with a couple of those shots. And there goes the kill shot to our Hetzer. T-28E with the F-30's the last enemy. Rounds out. Yes! And a Top Gun for Moose with the last shell of the game. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. Well, it's the second class tanker for Moose in the 105 leFH18B2. He couldn't really ask for anything more than second class because it was a tier 5 game, and to earn an ace tanker at this level with that Arty, yeah, you really need a tier 7 game hitting tier 7 opponents, or tier 6 and hit a lot of them. He managed to get a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 12 in this one. He got the high caliber for dealing the most damage in the game, and a top gun for getting at least 6 kills, with that last one being the T28E with the F30. And you can see this replay was from from April this year. Let's have a look at the team score. There you go, highest damage, 1,587 hit points. Nobody else managed to get over 1,000 hit points in damage. The next high scorer being the T67 with 865 and the T28E with the F30 with 820. When it came to kills, it was still Moose with 6 kills, 3 kills to the Panzerkampfwagen 2 Ausführung Lux, or Ausführung. Trying to remember which Ausführung that is, but it's the Lux anyway. And then on the enemy team, they've got a Panzer Mark 4H and the Jagdpanzer 38T Hetzer with 3 kills. When it came to base XP, it was Moose. Yes, it was 740. So he's got the top in all 3 columns. 740 for him, 638 for the Lux, and 521 for the M8A1. He fired 28 rounds, got 9 direct hits, 5 penetrations and 13 splash. Damage of 1,587 hit points, all of it at more than 300 meters. He damaged 7 of the enemy, killed 6. And on a premium count, he earned 25,428 credits, got 19,071 credits from personal reserves, total 57,213 altogether. And after ammunition resupply, and this ammo is cheap ammo, he ended up with 53,629 credits. He received 740 XP, got 555 from personal reserves, 4,440 from personal missions payout, and because this is a premium vehicle, he picked up another 444, which meant that his total was 6,549 experience points altogether. So a pretty good game in terms of some really nice hits, actually. Hits I didn't think he was going to make, but he did. And he got 6 kills in the end, so very nice. It just goes to show that the VP can be OP in the right circumstances. He was getting kills one after the other, bang, bang, bang. They were all going out, and it must have been absolutely horrendous for the enemy to see tanks being absolutely blown to pieces all around. Every 10 seconds, another of their teammates blows up. And you can imagine the effect at the other end. You keep hearing that crackle every time their radio dies from another tank blowing up, and you know that it's the same player killing those tanks every time, and you think, oh my god, when's he going to get me? Well played, Moose. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel, and thank you for watching.